Hello everyone, it's Nicole D'Angelo for The Addicted Gamer, and I'm here playing Armored Warfare. It's a game, one of those guilty pleasure games that I have. It's a lot like World of Tanks, but it takes place in the modern era. Thus you get tanks that start off in the late 50s, I believe. Some of them the 40s, because you can play a Walker Bulldog, which I believe was just at the end of World War II. But it takes you into tanks that go all the way through this era. And one of the things that I can tell you is that this is an amazing game. It's kind of fun, kind of rewarding, and it's easy to play and walk away from, unlike some of my games, though I have played it over and over and over and over and over and over again. Let's just say sometimes way too much. Today I'm going to take out a tier 4 tank that's not very popular because a lot of people don't understand it. It's the Sheridan. Now the Sheridan is a light tank that was developed for the US Armed Forces, specifically the Marines and the 82nd and 101st Airborne Divisions. Maybe just the 82nd. I gotta get that one and look at it. It's got an aluminum hull, but it has a 155 or 152 millimeter gun. And the gun is rifled, so it's highly accurate, but it's also capable of firing Shillelagh missiles. So not only can you fire some high explosive shells, but you can fire some heat rounds and you can fire some anti-tank missiles. Now the whole premise behind this was that it was supposed to support the troops on the ground. It was never meant to get into tank-to-tank combat, though it was okay in that role if it was able to outmaneuver because of its speed and its maneuverability and come and attack the main battle tanks from the sides or the back. But specifically this is meant to support troops, so the 152 millimeter gun, think of it as being a small howitzer, and you'll get the idea of what this was about. But here we are getting an MBT-70 right in the back end with a Shillelagh missile. And we're going to switch over to heat and take on this. Ooh, I don't even know what that was. Wow. So, the way to play this tank is to play it like you would any other support tank. You want to take on your enemies from about as far away as you possibly can. Why? Well, because if they can get eyes on you, you can be taken out pretty quickly. The most deadly forces to this tank are actually going to be things like the ones that have rapid firing guns, like your Terminators, your BMDs, BMPs that have rapid firing cannons, because they'll go through your aluminum armor pretty quickly. So always shoot from a area where you have cover. Always get back in cover. And always make sure you're using your best weapons on the target. A lot of times what you're going to find is that it's easier to take on a target from behind than it is right from in front of it. But in this case, 1,374 damage, not so bad, right? So I do have this somewhat upgraded, and you'll see me upgrading it a little bit more. But it has maneuverability and speed to get into the fight as quickly as possible. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to come around the rear. This is a T-72 URAL. Ooh, damn it. Stupid construction equipment. I'm going to try to come around him and fire in. Oh, that's his front. That's going to do nothing. I thought that was his rear end. You'll see that he hit that dirt pile. I probably should have loaded a missile. I think I did. But he's going to eat it in a couple of seconds. Yeah, there he goes. He just got a couple of bad hits. And if we're lucky, we'll get off a missile and take him out. Yeah, that was a waste of a missile. We probably could have taken him out in heat. But one of the negative things about this particular tank is its long reload times. But when it does get a shell on, they do give you a... see, that's what I'm talking about. There's one of those rapid firing... Ooh, got him with a missile. That was one of those rapid firing guns that... Look at him, he took off a good 15% of our health, it looks like. And these guys are just gonna go away in a little bit. This guy has a nice little cannon. There is a version of those that actually has a rapid firing gun, and if it was that, I wouldn't have stuck my nose right out in front of him. So we've got about 25% of our health gone. And we're going to come around here, and we're going to start working this corner over here. And there we go, taking out another tank. Not really always on top, but always competitive. We'll go for the one right here, go for the easy kill. Wasn't loaded up to take on that thing. I'm going to go for his tread. No, I got a good shot right there, right on his ammo rack if I can do it. Ooh, right in the back. Somebody else take him. Alright, we were loading a missile, and the missiles take like 15 seconds to load. Your upgrades on this tank should be 100% focused on doing upgrading things and crew skills that have to do with decreasing the load times, because the load times are what's going to kill you over here. All of a sudden, everybody wants to get to me.
Excellent. Identify. Now just hold the port area.
All right.
I expect our PLM friends won't be happy about you being there.
So, this match is almost over. We have this guy over here. We'll launch a missile at him, take him out, and then we'll switch over to heat for the end of the match. That was a waste of a missile. Heat rounds are so much easier on these guys. M41 Walker Bulldog, he's easy to hit. Normally I get more on him. Alright, he's going to come really fast at us. Look at this guy booking towards us. Let's load it up and fire. Ooh, that was close. That was very close. Alright, so we've got a number of people up over here. They're going to start to melt away pretty quickly. Fire at something. Good job. Alright, and we have no cover right now. We're hoping that these guys don't see us, and both tanks are now looking at us. And we have to get lucky right now. Fire. Good job. And it looks like we've taken out pretty much most of the people here. Alright, one last guy over there. He's going to be gone, and it's over. So that was a PvE, right? We're fighting computer-controlled assets. They're stupid as hell, but the missions are hard. That was a medium mission, because you can't play hard missions at Tier 4. After I upgrade my Tier 5 tanks, we will talk a little bit about, Tier 5 and above matches where you could actually do some hard mode. And hard mode is hard. You will not automatically win every single one of those. Now in this one, we're going to get to the screen. Even though I got 6,600 damage, even though I was able to net 3,236 regular damage. It was 6,660 spot damage and 3,236 damage, 20 spotted. I didn't place on the leaderboard. So let's cut here and let's move forward to what I did after this. So all that wonderful XP has to go somewhere, correct? So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here and we're going to do some upgrades. No different than World of Tanks. It's pretty much on the same way. You have reputation that you earn, aka experience, and you have global reputation that you own, aka free experience. And you can use free experience and global experience for whatever you want. And over here, what I've done is I've upgraded my gun. I've upgraded all of my weapons or my shells, so now I can go buy them. I'm going to upgrade so I can get a new firepower slot. Firepower are components. And I'm going to upgrade these two things over here. Well, at least one of them. That's going to make crew skills and sighting and aim and all that other stuff better. So now I'm going to go in here, look at my best available ammunition. It's going to cost me extra, and I am going to load up my ammunition and adjust my shell types. I'm going to take my HE down to 10 and lift my heat up. HE is important. You'll see later on when you can't pen something, HE always does something. As you get later on in the game, the tow missiles and stuff become harder and harder to hit because you're going to be coming up against tanks that have explosive reactive armor. So when those things hit, they're going to explode outwards, which is going to keep the missile from penetrating. You see me here making a couple of minor mistakes. Here are retrofits, other words known as components, component upgrades. I get a firepower 1. And I'm going to play around here for a little bit, but eventually I go for the first one right there. And that's because it's going to give me damage and it's going to give me accuracy. And I already have one that has reload time. So the first one I took was reload time because, let me tell you, the reload time on this thing is ridiculous. I was hoping I would be able to do that twice, but you can't. So I go through here and I start thinking about, do I want damage? What do I want? I guess I'll just take the chrome barrel. I keep going back and forth between these and seeing which one is good. And finally, well, let's just say finally I take that chrome barrel. There it is. Experimental propellant. I don't like anything with the name experimental in it. Could mean that all of a sudden we get killed. So we're going to go with the Mark 1 here. We haven't updated it yet. And we are done. We're going to go into another mission. And we will see that mission in just a little bit. This is the second mission that I played with the Sheridan today. And it's not as successful as the first one, but you're going to see very quickly how this one is going to work, okay? Because in this particular one, well, in the first one, I believe you didn't have all these hills and everything. In this one, you're going to have a lot of hills that you can use for cover. And this does have pretty good gun depression. And the mobility of this tank is such that you can get from one place of cover to another place of cover rather quickly. But I'm with a good team. I'm with people that know how to use their weapon systems. So I already have quite a number of people that are, and I'm sliding down this hill, and we got our first kill there. Okay. Come around over here. And I like this area up over here. This is the first area where you find the secondary targets, which are some trucks that you're going to blow up, and that's why this guy ran over here. But with good gun depression, so if you're ever in a tank with good gun depression, you could actually make use of this area to pop up and down real quickly. In other words, this is not a good area for Soviet tanks. Soviet tanks have sucky gun depression. And American tanks have... Ooh, that was not good. That guy's going to get taken out by somebody else. Almost guaranteed. Let's see if we can get this guy over here. He's not looking at us, so we'll stay. Both of them looking away. We took him out. Ooh, another guy from the side. Put one right into us. We're going to start looking at him. And he's far enough away that he doesn't see us. And we took him out. Okay, good. That's our second kill. Not bad. Some of the guys here already have 5 and 6 kills. We should be able to get this guy. No. He's going to be moving a little bit too quickly. We have a... Oh, nope. The shells are a little bit slow in this cannon. Like I said, it is a howitzer. So while it is rifled, it is not a high velocity round. You don't get to fire sabot out of this gun. 155 millimeter sabot would be awesome. All that extra powder that you could put into it. Alright, this one we should be able to get. Right, one. And he's gone. Alright, so not bad. Damage is a little low, but we're making it through over here. Nope, don't have it there. And I loaded a missile now, and the missiles take forever. And now my driving skills are shown off. Yeah, run into the oil derrick, why don't you? Looks like somebody already blew them up, though. You notice I don't waste any rounds. It's because there are some achievements in here which give you not only titles, but lots of money. Yeah, they already took out that lieutenant, so we don't have anybody there. So we've got our missile loaded, and I think I go back to, yeah, I just went back to heat because there was no reason to be on that missile. I'm going to go help this area over here. Ooh, we just missed that guy. Put one right over the top of him. And you'll see in a couple of seconds somebody that could have taken care of me rather quickly. Ooh, that was not good. And right now, he's going to get taken out. Yep, he does. So we're going to come around the corner over here. We're going to look and see who's here. Alright, we got those guys. Ooh, we just bounced one off the side of him. Wasn't very good. Now he's looking at us, so we're going to pull back. Somebody saved us. Going to push back up. And fire on the fly over there. Got one. Now we got somebody pushing up from the rear, so let's take a look at him. And we're still trying to use that. I'm going to put one... Ooh, that hit for a full 526. I'm trying to use the cover of this hill to protect me. And we put one into him to end it. Okay. So there should only be one or two tanks left, but we're going to go for the cap instead. I'm going to sit back here just in case there's somebody coming around the back end. Ooh, I turned my side. That was not a good move.
Well done. We've retaken the refinery.
Nonetheless, it looks like this game is won. And we'll take a look at the after battle, whatever you want to call it, in just 1 second. Well, the results screen. Well, that's Armored Warfare for you. It's World of Tanks, kinda, sorta, a lot. It has a lot of great PvE content, and that's what you'll see on this channel until I get good at PvP. And I'm enjoying it. So the results screen here, we didn't do so great. We 4 assists, 5 kills, 2,922 damage. But it was enough. 1,226 reputation. Should be enough to get us our next and last upgrade. Which are those binoculars. They're actually a little bit more. The upgrades on the bottom do different things. You can pay for one right in the beginning. That's going to be paid for with gold. And that's going to make this tank kind of like an elite, kind of like a premium tank to make extra crew experience. Not extra money, but extra crew experience. The one with the star right there, that's another, how do you call it? Another commander that you could use. And we'll talk about that at a later date. Well, folks, that is Armored Warfare. And I hope you liked it. And if you want to see more like this, please just drop a note in the comments section. I'll keep these coming from time to time. I'm going up many different trees. The Russian heavy tree, the American heavy tree, the light armored vehicle trees, and a couple of them. And I'm finding this game to be a blast. If you want to join me, I play most nights. And for the time being, my name in the game is Gargirl. I did have Batgirl, but evidently that goes against some kind of patent or copyright infringement that they have, so I have to change it to SCAA Batgirl in the near future. So folks, with that said, you all be safe out there, and I will talk to you soon.